The ache sits heavy in your chest, doesn't it? That gnawing worry, the restless mind racing through a minefield of memories, regrets, and fears. Every what if, a dagger. Every memory of betrayal, a ghost. You know the truth. The world doesn't owe you peace, and yet you chase it like a mirage. You run, and it never gets closer. The heart knows the weight of its own fragility, and you've worn the mask of responsible adult for too long, blinded by the illusion that worry is your ally. But what if I told you that worry isn't your enemy? No, it's a messenger, a harbinger of the past refusing to be buried. Let me pull you deeper. Think back to that moment, the one where you said yes, when every fiber of your being screamed no. You remember that smile? The fleeting validation. It felt intoxicating, didn't it? But here's the truth wrapped in bitterness. That connection you sought? It was a mirage, an illusion. Real connection doesn't thrive on the fumes of self-betrayal. It burgeons in the fertile soil of self-respect. You offered yourself at the altar of approval, each nod more of a noose tightening around your throat. Carl Jung warned us about the seductive lies we cling to. In the shadows of our psyches, we betray ourselves for the fleeting comfort of acceptance. But the cost is steep. You're a puppet, dancing on strings forged from your own fear of rejection. The moment you respect yourself enough to say no, you step outside the theater of manipulation. It's then, and only then, does the real drama begin, the one where you reclaim your soul. Let's descend further into the abyss. The craving for emotional safety is a siren's call, promising solace while it robs you of your essence. You've abandoned your boundaries for the illusion of security, haven't you? You traded your autonomy for a temporary reprieve from loneliness, what Jung called individuation. This jagged, painful path toward self-awareness isn't just a journey of self-discovery, it's a confrontation with the darkness within. Every time you forsake your truth for the comfort of others, you lose a piece of yourself, a slow unraveling of the spirit. The shadow looms large, whispering lies, feeding on your unprocessed fears. To embrace your wholeness is to accept the jagged edges, the raw and wounded bits you've long hidden. It's a harrowing task, but the price of ignoring it? That's the real tragedy. Each self-abandonment etches another scar onto your soul, a reminder that safety is an illusion, and your authentic self is a ghost you can still resurrect. The final descent beckons. You've convinced yourself that by staying available, you can control how others see you. You've woven a tapestry of their perceptions, but here is the stark reality. True power doesn't lie in external validation. It lives in the silent strength of internal boundaries. You lose yourself in the charade, sacrificing your authenticity for a facade that nobody truly asked of you. The frantic need to control is nothing but a reflection of your fear. It's the playground of the ego, whispering sweet nothings while you spin in circles, trapped in an endless loop of anxiety and despair. It strips you bare and leaves you hollow. You deserve more than this dance of shadows. You deserve to stand tall, a monument of integrity, and reclaim what's rightfully yours, the fullness of your being. Picture this. You stand in the quiet of your own existence, and with a single, decisive movement, you sever the cords that bind you to the expectations of others. It's a ritual of liberation, sacred and irreversible. You don't need more healing. You need the courage to stop lying about who you are. You're not a performance. You're a life, a living entity full of dreams and depths. When you carve your boundaries into the fabric of your existence, you find strength in the silence. In that silence is clarity, a vastness where the echoes of worry fade into stillness. You never lost control. You gave it away. Feel this. The first time you say no, and the weight of relief floods over you, like the morning sun breaking through storm clouds. A deep breath after cutting the emotional cord. A solid, grounding moment that resonates through your bones. The quiet of a morning, standing alone in your peace, both terrifying and divine. Hold this truth close. Don't keep it to yourself. share it. Send it to the person still handing away their power, to everyone but themselves. It's time to wake up, to confront the shadows lurking within. You owe it to yourself to step into the light of your own truth. The world is dark, but so are you. It's time to pull back the veil and illuminate the corners of your soul that have been neglected. You've hidden from your shadows for far too long, and now they're demanding your attention. Fear not the darkness you find there. It is not your enemy. It is your teacher. A deceptive whisper is not the truth. The truth is the roar of your spirit ready to break free. As you grapple with the weight of your own existence, recognize that worry is an echo of something unprocessed, unacknowledged. It doesn't arise from the chaos around you, but from the chaos within. Each worry is a reminder of a battle you need to face, a confrontational invitation to embrace the parts of yourself you've long avoided. Let the pain ripple through you, each wave pulling you deeper into awareness, not of the world's chaos, but of your own heart. We all play roles in our lives, crafted from scripts written by fear and conformity. But the most profound act of rebellion is to step off the stage. It's a declaration that you will no longer be a marionette at the hands of expectation. Your worth is not defined by the approval of others, nor is it conditioned by the whims of fate. It is inherent, waiting patiently for you to recognize it, a quiet strength beneath layers of worry, anxiety, and self-doubt. You may have felt the allure of playing it safe, of fitting into neatly defined boxes, but this safety is a cage. It limits your potential, cloaks your authentic self in shadows, and keeps the vibrant colors of your spirit muted. Break free. Embrace the chaos that comes with authenticity. It is messy, it is uncomfortable, but it is real. This is where liberation begins, in the recognition that your life is yours, a canvas waiting for your true colors to emerge. As you carry on this journey, recognize each small act of self-affirmation as a step towards individuation. Each no that protects your boundaries is an act of love towards yourself. Each moment you resist the urge to please others is a moment spent reclaiming your power. Relish in it. Allow it to wash over you like the first rain after a long drought. Feel the rejuvenation that comes from honoring your truth. The moment you stand in your power, you shift the narrative. You become the author of your own story rather than a character in someone else's. This is the alchemy of transformation, a merging of the shadow and the light, weaving together the fragments of your being into a coherent whole. It's unsettling, it's terrifying, but it's liberating, and it's necessary. You'll find that as you embrace the full tapestry of your existence, including the threads that are frayed and worn, you begin to see the beauty in imperfection. Your emotional wounds are part of the fabric of who you are. They do not define you, but they contribute to the rich complexity of your humanity. Allow yourself to feel them, to sit with them without judgment. They are not curses. They are insights, nudges from the universe to delve deeper into understanding yourself. The echoes of anxiety may linger, but with each confrontation, they lose their power. They transform from tyrants into guides, illuminating the paths you need to explore. Instead of being shackled by worry, let it illuminate the corners of your soul where healing is required, where growth is beckoning. It's not an easy journey. It's fraught with discomfort. But within that discomfort lies the promise of freedom. As you tread this path, don't mistake it for a destination. It's a winding road with peaks and valleys, shadows and light. Embrace the journey. Each step forward is a declaration that you will no longer be held hostage by the fears of yesterday. You will not be chained to the past, nor bound by the expectations of others. You are making room for something more, the truth of who you are. So stand tall. Let the world witness your awakening. You are not just reclaiming your power, you are rediscovering the beauty of your own existence. Each day is an opportunity to shed the masks you've worn, to unveil the essence of your spirit, raw and unrefined. The world may not be ready for your truth, but you must be. Your authenticity, your rawness, is your greatest strength. While the world may lure you with soft promises and enticing illusions, remember, true safety lies not in the approval of others, but in the acceptance of yourself. The moment you stop seeking validation outside is the moment you begin to dwell in the sanctuary of your own soul. Trust in your journey. Trust in the unfolding of your life. There's a profound truth waiting to be acknowledged. The truth that you are enough, just as you are. The worry, the anxiety, these are simply signals urging you to pay attention, to listen to the parts of you that need nurturing and love. Each worry tells a story, and each story is a thread woven into the grand tapestry of you. So take a breath. In that breath, reclaim your space. With every exhale, let go of the chains that bind you: fear, doubt, expectations. You are stepping into a new realm of existence, one where your voice is heard, your choices honored, and your truth illuminated. This is not just a transformation, it's a resurrection. As you navigate this intricate dance of life, remember that the shadows do not define you, they are but a part of the landscape. Embrace them, learn from them, and integrate them into your being. This is the path of individuation, the relentless pursuit of wholeness. It's not an easy road, but it's worth every step. So, walk onward. Forge your identity in the fires of self-discovery. Let the burdens of others' expectations fall away like autumn leaves, making room for the vibrant bloom of your true self. There's power in vulnerability, a strength in authenticity that cannot be diminished. Embrace it. You owe it to yourself to step into the light of your own truth. The world may be dark, but so are you. It's time to pull back the veil and illuminate the corners of your soul that have been neglected. You've hidden from your shadows for far too long, and now they're demanding your attention. Fear not the darkness you find there. It is not your enemy. It is your teacher. A deceptive whisper is not the truth. The truth is the roar of your spirit ready to break free. As you shift toward this awakening, you'll find an undeniable pull towards authenticity. It's a magnetic force beckoning you to shed the layers of performance you've draped around your soul. The journey inward can feel like wandering through a dense fog, where every step is unsure and the path is obscured. But amid that uncertainty lies a profound truth. Each moment spent confronting your fears is a moment spent reclaiming your life. The lies we tell ourselves can be seductive, can't they? They whisper promises of safety, of belonging, but they also imprison us in a narrative that distorts our reality. The struggle to please, to be available at all costs, becomes a pattern etched deep in your psyche, a cycle of self-sacrifice that leaves you hollowed out. You're afraid of being alone, afraid of rejection, and so you tether yourself to the expectations of others, hoping they will fill the void you feel inside. But there's a crack in that facade, a glimmer of light shining through, urging you to break free. This light is your truth, and it demands recognition. The moment you begin to unravel the tight grip of worry and performance, you discover a quiet strength within, a strength that silently tells you, you are enough. When you embrace this reality, you step from the shadows of your past into the radiance of your true self. It's not a journey for the faint-hearted. It's a battle against the old narratives that have held you captive. But what's waiting on the other side is a vibrant existence untainted by the fears of yesterday. You'll find that the world is a richer tapestry when you weave your truth into it, unfiltered and unabashed. Understanding the dynamics of your emotional landscape is vital. Worry feeds on the unprocessed emotions that linger in the abyss of your subconscious. It thrives in the dark, waiting for the moment when you slip into old patterns of fear and doubt. But remember, each worry is an opportunity to confront and integrate those parts of yourself that you've long avoided. Each time you pause to recognize the source of your anxiety, you're taking a courageous step towards healing. Emotional wounds are not badges of shame. They are lessons bestowed upon you by the universe, reminders of your resilience and your capacity for growth. You are not the wounds you carry, but rather the strength you've cultivated from them. When you acknowledge your struggles, you stop being their prisoner. Instead, you become their master, transforming pain into wisdom and fear into courage. In doing so, you will begin to find clarity. This clarity doesn't shout, it whispers, inviting you into the stillness of your own being. In that quiet space, you learn to discern your true desires from the noise of external expectations. You'll discover that peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of self-acceptance. As you embark on this path of individuation, you'll learn that setting boundaries is not an act of isolation, but an act of love. Love for yourself, and love for those around you. Healthy boundaries create a sanctuary where your true self can thrive. They are not walls to shut others out. They are bridges that allow for authentic connections to flourish. With each boundary you establish, you reclaim a piece of your power. You stop living at the mercy of others' demands and start recognizing your own needs as valid and worthy of attention. This reclamation can feel daunting at first, like standing at the edge of a precipice, but it's also exhilarating. You are no longer at the whim of the world. You have become an active participant in your own narrative. And, as you grow in this newfound strength, you begin to attract different energies into your life. No longer will you draw in those who seek to mold you into a version of yourself that you've outgrown. You will find allies, individuals who respect your boundaries, value your authenticity, and celebrate your complexity. Relationships rooted in mutual respect and understanding bloom in the fertile ground of honest communication. The dance of life becomes exhilarating. No longer are you simply a pawn in someone else's game. You're a player of your own making, crafting your moves with intention and grace. Each interaction becomes an opportunity for growth, a chance to express your true self and invite others to do the same. Yet, amidst this evolution, you will confront resistance, both from within and from those around you. The shadows of your past will occasionally rear their heads, tempting you to slip back into old patterns. This is not a failure. It's a testament to the work you've done. Acknowledge the pull, but don't allow it to dictate your path. Remember, every time you choose authenticity over performance, you chip away at the hold these shadows have. You may find others reacting strangely to your transformation. Some may cling to the old version of you, confused by the boundaries you're establishing. They may label you as selfish or distant, but this is not your burden to carry. You are not responsible for how others perceive your growth. Your responsibility lies in nurturing your own journey. Embrace the discomfort that comes with transformation. It's a sign of your evolution, a reminder that you are shedding the skin that no longer serves you. As you step into this new reality, be prepared for the moments of doubt and fear to rise. They are the remnants of your old self, clinging fiercely to what is familiar. But you possess the power to navigate through it, to remind yourself that you are forging a new identity. This journey demands courage, the courage to face the shadows, to confront the fears, and to embrace the unknown. It will test your resolve, but within that testing lies the opportunity for profound growth. When you dare to step into the light of your true self, you invite transformation not just in yourself, but in those around you. You become a catalyst for change, a living testament to the beauty of authenticity. And as you walk this path, don't forget to celebrate the small victories. Each time you assert your boundaries, each moment you choose peace over chaos, each day you step closer to your authentic self deserves acknowledgement. These are not just mundane actions, they are declarations of your commitment to your own well-being. So, pause and take a breath. Allow yourself to feel the weight of the transformation you're undergoing. Feel the energy shifting within you as the old layers fall away to reveal the vibrant essence of who you are. You are becoming more you, shedding the illusions and stepping into your power. This is not an end point. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with potential, possibility, and profound beauty. Embrace the journey ahead, for it's uniquely yours. The world awaits your authenticity, your truth, your light. Stand tall, steadfast, and unapologetic. Your time is now.